The other day, you won't believe this fucking shit, Jay. The other day, I was laying in bed. It was like 10 in the morning, you know, when I do my laying.
First of all, I'm going to believe what you say
Yeah,
because you don't do much.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Well, I'm laying in bed.
Yeah.
And Ella's there. She's like running through what we have to do. And we ordered DoorDash like an hour ago for like breakfast food, whatever. And they leave it by the door. And then like maybe 5 minutes, the food wasn't picked up by us. And 5 minutes later, I'm laying in my bed. Ella's right by me. A guy walks into my room and goes, "Here's your food." Oof. And goes, "Hi, David." Right to me while I'm laying in bed. Oof. When I'm laying in bed, and Ella's like, "What are you doing?" I don't have my glasses on, so I can't and I don't have my contacts in yet because it's literally the morning. I just woke up, and Ella's like, "You need to leave right now. You need to leave." He wasn't our DoorDasher. He was just some kid who picked up the food from our doorstep and came into my room to deliver it to me.
I had seen the guy. The kid came to the door like half an hour before and had knocked, and I was like, "Sorry, I have to ask you to leave. This is private property, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "Okay." So as soon as he walked into David's room, I recognized him.
Right.
And I was like, "What are you doing?" And then we walked him out. It was insane.
Yeah, I told him he has to leave.
So
we called him an Uber, and then Uber, and then he came back that night and with his like hands in his sweatshirt, and I was like, "You gotta let me put your hands where I could see him." Like I kept screaming at him, and he wasn't. So like I was like, "I'm calling the police. We're calling the police."
Did you think that was it?
I thought he was gonna shoot me in the head. Honestly, I thought he was gonna shoot me in the head.
I would have thought the same thing.
Yeah, I was like,
if I was there with you, I'd be like, "Dave's about to get shot."
Yeah, I was like, that's like, yeah, we can joke about this now, but yeah, I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we called the police and they took him away, but like it's fucking.
It was so scary.
It's so scary.
It's so terrifying. Yeah.
If this guy shot David, I don't know what I'd do.
No, I don't.
I wouldn't have a podcast. I wouldn't have anything.
That's what you wouldn't have.
Welcome back to Views with Jason Nash and Mike Sheffer.
Yeah, right. Mike.
David come out of the grave.
Don't tell
No.
Mike he'd do that. Mike would be the one to shoot me in the head.
When we were outside with the kid,
Yeah.
I thought about if I was gonna step in front of you if he pulled out a gun. I was like in my head.
You've just been conditioned to do it.
In my head, I was like running through the scenario, and I was like, "What if this guy pulls out a gun and tries to shoot him? I have to like step in front of David."
No, you don't.
Oh, that's a little too much, but
Ella.
yes, that's
No,
what you have.
It's actually on page 4 of the contract you signed.
It's part of the job.
Right? No, I mean, aside from the fact that obviously I love you and you're my boss, but you're a friend, it was also just kind of like in my head I was running through like, David's like an important person. Like
I know we're being laughy and giddy, but like it's
Well, that's how we deal with a scary situation. That's awful. And why don't you have security?
Well, we're leaving the house.
Okay.
We're moving. It's just taking us a while.
But that doesn't matter. At the new house, you need security.
We have security now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're moving.
Okay.
Surprise. We have to leave. The police actually told me to leave.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said you have to move, and I was like, okay, I'm out.
Jay, are you a good secret keeper?
Do I have a secret keeper?
Are you?
He's so fucking old.
Jason, we're talking to you. You're on a podcast right now.
Mike?
That's David. I'm Mike.
Mike?
That's Ella.
Okay. I hear you.
Do I have a weeper teeper?
I thought she was like, do you have a secret keeper? Like somebody that you go to and tell your secrets to.
Do you have a secret that you've never told any of us?
Sure.
I have one secret that I've told nobody.
Really?
Bro, it's fucking crazy.
You have a grave one?
Huh?
You're taking it to the grave?
I think this one I'll share and like because it's really funny, but like I have to give it enough distance for it to be funny. Like right now, if I said it, you guys would be like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
But like it'll be really funny. It's nothing illegal.
Does it involve someone else or it's just you?
It involves somebody else's belongings.
Dave, what's something that used to be a secret that isn't anymore?
Yeah, bro. People think I'm bi-curious. It was so funny. So there was like this whole Twitter chain going on, and everyone was like, "This motherfucker rejected Corinna. This motherfucker rejected Madison Beer." And then someone responded, and they're like, "Well, I think he's bi-curious." And then the person responded like, "No, at this point, he's just by himself."
That's really good.
It's really funny.
Literal facts.
Are you bi-curious? You might be.
No, I don't think so.
He said something in a podcast.
I think I said something that made it sound like it, and I don't want to be like, I'm not bi-curious because I don't really care.
Yeah.
But like, but no, I don't think I am. Unless me saying I want to cuddle with Scott makes me bi-curious.
No, I feel like you'd want to make out with a guy just to like see what it's like.
No, I don't think so.
Just to see what it's like?
No, because I don't like
Why
beards.
are you saying that to him? Is that something you want?
No, because I think David's the kind of guy that just wants to experience every single thing life has to offer, and like making out with a guy is a
but
thing
not that. I don't
like
care.
I have straight friends that like have done that. Like they
Same.
made out with a guy just to see what it's like.
I have a lot of straight friends that have done that.
I just
too.
don't like beards. So I just can't.
I'll
do
shave.
It. I'll shave. Oh, this is what it's about.
You wanted to be with Mike.
I had a dream the other day where Taylor said something like really rude.
Taylor's rolling her eyes
Taylor
right now.
Taylor said something really rude in front of a bunch of people. And we were at like a restaurant, and it was so rude. Jay,
Dave hates that.
Yeah.
Jay, you
Dave
could.
does not like
No,
that.
the next day I walk in and he was already mad at me. I was like, what did I do? And you're like, well, in my dream last night.
No,
You did not do the in my dream last
Yep.
night.
You could analyze this, but we were at like a restaurant. And she says something, and I was like, "Oh my god!" To the people around me, I'm like, "I'm so sorry that she said that."
And what I said
and hold on,
was very out of character.
Yeah, it was very out of character. It was just very rude. And I was like, "This is so fucked up." And I was like, talking to people in the restaurant. I was like, "I'm sorry. I just can we just keep this to ourselves? I'm sorry she did that." And the restaurant person comes up to me and they're like, "Well, listen, we're either gonna have to post about it or put it on television." And I was like, "What? No, like let's just keep this to ourselves. I'm so sorry she did that." And he's like, "No, we're gonna put it on television. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about it."
Wow.
And-
I want to analyze this.
Yeah, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And Taylor left. She's like, "I think it's time for me to go home," which is a big thing for her to say because she never wants to leave work.
Right.
So like for her to go home, I was like, "Fuck." She knows she fucked up, so she left to go home, and they ended up. I think they put it on television. I don't know.
You're going to love my
You want to
analysis.
analyze this?
What's
You're
your-
going to love
Go
my-
ahead, Jay.
Dave, I know you hate when I do this, but you're going to love my analysis.
Okay, go.
You think you're surrounded by fucking idiots, and you're the only smart one.
You think?
Yeah, that's it. And you're worried about everybody else making you look bad. That's my analysis. And that has been another Jason Nash Dream Analysis brought to you by BetterHelp.
Tay, do you think that's it?
I think that you're scared of like how people can mess up certain scenarios and make
Yeah.
that something that affects your life.
I think it's that you think that everyone around you is an extension of yourself, and that everyone around you should act the way that you do because of that.
Oh, that's even better.
Wow, that's fucking deep.
That's
Because I
even
think you
better.
do think that.
I-
Like you don't surround yourself, but like everyone that works for you or everyone that is like close to you, you think of them as an extension of yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
you'll
so
get
you-
pissed off if Natalie posts a story that you don't like.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're like, why the fuck would she post that? I hate this. This is not funny. And it's like, it's Natalie's account. She can do whatever she wants.
Right. So what is this? What are you guys saying?
That you need to fucking chill out and take some
But
acid.
guys, where do I come in? Why me? I'm the one blamed.
I think because Taylor is someone who like you literally see every day, and you think of Taylor as an extension of yourself.
Oh, Taylor's turning into me.
You also really like control.
Trust me, Taylor is 100% turning into you.
Taylor, what am I thinking of right now? 3, 2, 1. No, a random word. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Space.
Pineapple. Oh, fuck.
I had a dream about you the other day, Dave. We were like in your
Wait,
kitchen.
before you go, can I just say this one thing?
Yeah.
Based off what Taylor and I just did, bro, the other day I was playing Call of Duty real quick, and Alex was about to get off, and I was like, and he was like, dude, I gotta go. I'm so hungry. And I was like, okay, if I could think of one food you're craving right now, you have to stay on. And he's like, what is it? What is it? And I'm like, okay, you're thinking of barbecue ribs. And he goes, get out of my fucking head. And it was the funniest thing. And he had to stay on. And it was the most random thing. I can't believe he was thinking of barbecue ribs.
Wow, that sounds good.
All right, what were you saying? What was I wearing?
Oh, you were wearing like this classic Dave Dobrik black hat,
Oh,
black
sexy.
T-shirt, and you were filming, and you were all passionate about filming a video about Jell-O. And I remember being like, why does Dave care about this? Isn't something he would film.
Yeah.
And that was it.
You want me to analyze that?
Yeah.
I've completely lost my mind. And I've lost my way.
Oh, yeah, maybe that is it.
And filming Jell-O is something I would be currently doing.